Good morning, mathematicians. We are looking at lesson 5. We are thinking about side lengths of rectangular prisms in order to determine an overall volume. So we're given two pieces of information in this cool down, and they're kind of reported separately. So we're starting here where it says, here is the base of a rectangular prism. So if I'm looking at the base here, I want to know really what are the side lengths. So I'm going to find the side length of this side over here, and then I'm going to find the side length of this side over here. And again, we can think about that almost like an array. So first of all, when I look at this side length, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 units on this side length. And when I look over here, I see 1, I see 2, and I see 3. My mouse is doing something funny, but that's okay. I can still go ahead and just kind of sketch or brainstorm here that we're seeing 3 on that width side over there, right? Now, in all, if I have a 3 by 4 array, we know that we are really looking at 12 square units in that particular bottom layer of the prism, or the base of the prism, right? And that's what we need to gather from that initial part of the information. Even though a question isn't asked, we are going to be using that information, right? The proposed situation that we see in the base. Now, the information that we're given down below, this says, what is the volume of the prism if it has a height of 3? So now I know that that bottom layer that has 12 cubes is going to be repeated for a middle layer and a top layer in addition to the bottom layer. So really, from the information that we're given down below, this idea of the height of 3, that's what tells me that really that 12 is going to be multiplied by 3. My mouse is really doing something funny here. So I'm going to switch over to the typing so that we can go ahead and record this neatly down below as our overall answer. Everything that we've put so far is really just like the brainstorm. But what we've taken away is in red, we have really just analyzed, and we can see that there are 12 squares in the area of the base, right? Which indicates that there are going to be 12 cubes on that bottom layer. Now, that layer is not the only layer. There's actually going to be 3 layers. So we're going to have 12 times 3, and that is going to tell us what that overall volume will be. And our overall volume is going to be 36, because 12 times 3 is 36. So I've went ahead and recorded down below that the volume of the prism will be 36 cubes. Now we know that because there are 12 cubes in each layer. We saw that from the array above. Then in this question, really in the question stem, we were given that additional information that there's going to be 3 layers. So we're going to do 12 times 3, and that's going to equal the 36 cubes. That really is the volume of the prism. That finishes out our lesson 5 cool down.